In the last week or so, we have had interesting decisions from the Fourth Circuit and the Eighth Circuit on issues where I'm guessing ultimately the circuit courts are going to be split, and perhaps if we live long enough, we will have decisions from the U.S. Supreme Court resolving the circuit splits. First off, we go to the Fourth Circuit, where the Court of Appeals held in a 2-to-1 decision that state law claims for violation of the discharge injunction are not preempted by the bankruptcy code. In other words, according to the majority in the Fourth Circuit, if a debtor believes that his or her right to discharge has been infringed by a creditor, that debtor can sue in state court or perhaps in federal district court, and importantly, is not required to go to the bankruptcy court for a citation of contempt. This Fourth Circuit decision is important for debtors because, in many instances, state law can provide greater remedies and perhaps more flexibility by suing in state court. But like I said, this was a split decision, and I'm guessing that ultimately other circuit courts are not going to reach the same conclusion. Now we go to the Eighth Circuit for what was a unanimous decision. In this case, Circuit Judge Malloy, who in his prior life had been a bankruptcy judge, held that avoidance actions such as claims for preference or fraudulent transfer are estate property and they can be sold by a trustee. This is a big deal because, quite frankly, bankruptcy code in section 541 really doesn't give us a clear answer to the decision, but in less than 7 pages, Judge Malloy, given his background as a bankruptcy judge, readily came to the conclusion that yes, in fact, avoidance actions are estate property, and furthermore, and perhaps more importantly, they can be sold. Now, as I indicated earlier, I think not all courts are going to reach the same conclusion, especially with regard to a trustee's ability or right to sell an avoidance action. And the reason for that, I think, is that in some instances, the sales of these claims has led to what some people might claim abuse. In any event, I guess maybe if we live long enough, we'll have decisions from the Supreme Court on these 2 important topics regarding bankruptcy law. I am Bill Rochelle, Editor-at-Large for American Bankruptcy Institute. I shall return, God willing, same time next week with something interesting from the world of bankruptcy. Until then, be well, stay safe. Good day.